Well, welcome back, everybody, and happy first day of school to everybody at Austin ISD. Hopefully it all went smoothly and there were no issues whatsoever. That's our hope. Well, you know, anybody who walked outside today knows that it was very hot, and we have also seen so little rainfall for quite a while, but meteorologist Freddy Vela is looking into when was it the last time we saw some measurable rain?
Yeah, it's really interesting because when we take a look at the measurements, we take a look at downtown Austin, and that's what we use essentially, which is the sensor Camp Mabry. So when I talk about this, just know I'm mentioning downtown. But let's take a look right now at our August calendar. Folks, we are, you know, a few days in. We're, what, 18 days in now to the month of August? Nothing has registered at Camp Mabry whatsoever. Now, remember, this doesn't include any rainfall that we've received in other spots, like out in Caldwell County or out in Fayette County, where they did get some rainfall, some of those sea breeze showers that had come through. But when we look at downtown, it's been absolutely nothing. It's been a blank month so far. And in fact, it's been 24 days since the last time that we saw any type of measurable rainfall at Camp Mabry. The last time was July 24th, and we saw less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall there. So not impressive whatsoever. But I wanted to take a look at the longest dry stretches that we've had. And so far, as you can tell, we're not going to reach any of these at this point. I mean, we're barely at 24 days. But look, we'd have to reach 54 days to even crack the top 5, and that means we'd have 24 more days to kind of add to that, and that was back in 1962 when you cracked the top 5. 1921 is 56 days, 1903 is 63 days, 1993 is 65 days, but the king of them all was 88 days of no rainfall. That was from October 29th, 1894, all the way through January 21st of 1895. So that's held a long-standing record here. We really need some rainfall, though I don't want to get anywhere near any of these records whatsoever. So I decided to look at your 8 to 14-day rainfall outlook, because I'll spoil it for you. I don't expect to see rainfall over the next 7 days, but you can see here with our 8 to 14-day rainfall outlook, drier than normal is where we land. And normally we see about a little more than 3/4 of an inch of rainfall during that time frame. And right now it doesn't look like we're going to get very much whatsoever. And then when we look at your temperature forecast, warmer than normal, normally around that time of year. As we get to the end of the month, we're at 95 degrees as an average high temperature. So none of that looks impressive for us, and I know you wanted a better answer, but if you want to look at any more really cool details and stats, go to KXAN.com, search our weather hub. You can actually see there the weather extremes and all the different data and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. Christopher Adams put all this together, and we really appreciate his hard work on this. All right, so let's talk about where we're at right now. I mentioned that we could be warmer than normal. What's more warmer than normal than triple digits? 102 degrees. Remember, our average temperature this time of year has dropped to 98 degrees. We did that on August the 15th, and we'll stay there for about 4 or 5 days, and then we drop down to 97, then 96, then 95. And 95 is where we kind of ended the month. That's the last day of the month where our average high is. So 102, unfortunately, is above average, and it looks like we're going to stay there over the next few days. And look, I expect us to possibly go up 1 more degree as we get to about 5 p.m. Maybe 102 will be our max, but we could jump up to about 103. Play this out just a bit more. It'll take us to about 10:30 to 11 o'clock before we're down into the 80s, and then by about 3 to 4 a.m. before we're back down into the 70s. We don't go very far. 77 is where I'm kind of bottoming us out. This sensor kind of jumped over 77, drops to 78 degrees. But by the way, if we stay at about 80 degrees, that would be our record warm low for the night. So hopefully we do drop down into the 70s. With all this heat that we've been talking about, and just a reminder, you mix in that temperature with that relative humidity, gives us that heat index value. We're looking at a heat advisory because heat index values could be up to 107 in Milam County and Lampasas County. So both of those do have heat advisories in effect until about 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Look, like I said, I mean, none of this is brand new information that we have here. We have almost like a heat dome within the state of Texas that's just kind of pushing all that sinking air down. Unfortunately, we've been feeling it and we'll continue to feel it. Very little rainfall. That high pressure system will kind of wiggle a bit and move a bit farther out to the west. But here's the thing. We have humidity that'll start to move back up from the Gulf, and unfortunately that will, by the weekend, give us heat index values much, much higher. So it's just not looking great for us. Tomorrow, I'm keeping us in the triple-digit mark, 103, and a lot of us will at least stay within those 100-degree temperature marks, and it just isn't going to work out for us in your muggy meter either. Look at this, staying within the oppressive, and notice how we don't get as much variation as we start to get to Friday into Saturday into Sunday. We all just kind of stay in an oppressive mugginess, and that's why it's going to feel much warmer out there. So you can even see it here with our heat index values. Could move past 105 as we get from Thursday to Friday and into Saturday as well. So putting this all together, a 7-day forecast, 103 to 104 all the way across. Have a couple 102s in there by Monday and Tuesday, but overall, it's going to be a warm one. Will?
Freddie, thank you.